Diamonds bust out the meter. Niggas know it's beef when I see ya. You wish you could, but you can't.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the XCESSIVE Podcast. I'm Aiden, and today I'm joined with Biz.
What's up?
And John.
Hello.
Today we will also be welcoming Uno, who you may know as the guy who leaked Bitches a Body. Uno, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, what's good?
So you were the first one to drop the Bitches a Body leak. What was it like to see that song go viral?
So it was pretty crazy because I didn't really think the song would have that much potential when I first released it. And it was wanted by everyone on like the leak community and stuff. And right when it leaked, I got it and just threw it on Spotify because I was like, all right, I'm going to post it on there. Let's see how it does. And I put it on there and it got like, before it got taken down, I think it got 700,000 streams.
Jeez.
On
Damn.
just the rough one, the rough version of it, as in like the re-edited snippet. And the actual version got, I think, 2.6 million views plays in a few days.
Oh shit.
Which got it to #1 on Spotify charts.
I remember seeing that. I thought that shit was so
Oh my
funny.
God.
Which is just like crazy because
Having a leaker show on the
I
charts.
can't even like comprehend that.
That's a first.
Damn, yeah, no, and it's crazy because people still use that song in like their videos and TikToks and like Instagram, like
Yeah.
everywhere. Everyone.
Dude,
I mean,
remember
it's
that
not
came
my
out right
song,
before
but like
prom
when I
weekend?
hear it, I'm like, yo, like, where's
Yeah.
my credit?
I mean, yeah, shit.
One of the most like iconic Cardi verses.
Yeah, and dude, when
Oh,
Aiden and
yeah,
I went to Rolling Loud, he performed it,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo.
How did
He's
you
from
feel
Uno.
about like seeing Kid Cudi get shown on the song now? Because he posted that like right before a whole lot of Red dropped and.
Yeah, I saw that snippet and I was like, wait, what? Like, is he gonna post this on
Kid
Whole Lotta
Cudi
Red?
on Kid Cudi.
Did he get the sample cleared? Because the only reason why he didn't post that song in the first place with Young Nudie is because Pierre and Cardi, they couldn't get the sample cleared for Nudie's album. Because it was supposed to be on
that makes
Slimeer.
Um,
But, yeah, sample didn't get cleared, so that's why they didn't post it the first time. And then he posted the snippet of Kid Cudi on the song, and I was like, okay, like, that's a little bit weird. Maybe since it got so much, like, love, maybe the people, I don't really know how you get a sample cleared, but maybe the people behind it were like, yo, what if we let him, like, do this?
Yeah.
So,
they probably
I don't know,
reached,
maybe
like,
expect it to come out in the future. Maybe on the deluxe, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna go with it. That was like the last thing he posted about it was all like these features on the deluxe, and then
He's
he just
stubborn,
went
though.
he just went ghost about that though, honestly. It's
Yeah,
kinda
it
annoying.
takes him a while to drop.
Yeah, it
Took him 2 years for a Whole Lotta Red. It's gonna take him another one.
true.
Year for
true.
the deluxe at least.
Did you when that song blew up? Did you get like anybody like big reaching out to you from like the industry about that? Like, did you hear from Nutty or Cardi or something like that?
No, okay, so no one relevant to Playboi Cardi or Young Nudie, but as I was leaking all those songs, I had so many connections in the music industry. Like, I talked to so many artists. I became friends with actors, models, like, all this type of stuff. I still talk to them, like, to this day.
Oh, word.
can you name a couple of the artists that came to?
Yeah, I got it. I got notes.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got
you got
notes.
notes.
Yeah, all of
He's
the
pulling out the
famous people
notes.
I've ever talked to. So I'm just gonna start from the top to the bottom.
All right.
Semi-relevant people, either in the music industry, jewelry, anything around that, like acting, modeling, that type of stuff. So, FaZe Rain,
Oh shit.
Marvin Cruz, he's a producer. He produced Drop by Playboi Cardi. It's an old
Okay.
league.
Word.
Yep.
You may know it. Diego Velasquez, he was in the Thundermans. He's an actor. Lily Chi, actor, model. Pierre Bourne, Ruby Rose, YNW Melly's manager. Jesus Honcho, Young Bands, Ron So Cold.
Wait, you said Pierre hit
Gregory.
you up? What did he say to you about the song?
What do you mean?
Well, because
Who?
like that was his song that you leaked, right? He helped produce it. Like, did he say anything to you about that, or?
Oh no, me and Pierre were talking about Switch Lanes.
Oh,
Okay.
great song.
Yeah, and I asked him how he felt about them leaking. Like, I was trying to be like on the good side, like, yo, I don't leak anything of yours, like, because he doesn't know who I am, but Cardi obviously does. So
The betrayal.
I DM'd him and I was like, how do you feel about, because at the first minute of the song, it's him and his grandma on the phone. So I was like, how did you feel about that? He's like, it's all good. T-Lop 4 is secure, like the Life of Pierre 4. This was before that. He's like, it's secure, it's whatever, it's dropping soon. Everything's good. And I was like, okay. That's really all we said. And then once I went to Lil Tecca's concert, like a year or two back, and Pierre performed, and I was just like holding my phone up, like, yo, I got DMs with Pierre. Like everyone that came on stage that day, I had DMs with, other than Lil Tecca.
Oh, where? So like you say you're pretty connected still with like a lot of stuff going on in the industry.
Yeah.
So like, what got you into leaking in the first place?
So one of my PlayStation friends, I still don't know his real name to this day, but his name was like Heelful or something. He sent me a Lil Mosey song called Grippin'. That was my first ever release on anything. And I don't even know how I came to it, like, yo, I could post this on Spotify. Like, I wasn't even thinking about money. I was just like, I want to listen to this on Spotify. I don't want to have to keep going back to the file thing to listen to it. So I posted on Spotify. It was really slow at the start, like 2 monthly listeners to 3 to 4 to 5, like in a few months. And then I started just like sharing it around, and people were like, yo, this is so cool, like you should just keep dropping more. And I was like, say less. So
You just built
that's
up
when I dropped my
momentum.
first time.
Damn.
We'll get into that.
Nah, and the way, would you say the way you used to drop your leaks was very what's the word? Very strategic. You made it almost like it was an album dropping, and it made, I feel like it made a lot of people like move towards your leaks than it would anyone else, because anyone else really just like posted it. And
I was the
it.
first one.
But you were also the
Yeah.
one to like, I remember you used to make like these videos for it, and like
I mean, like a whole project out of
it
it. Like,
was
no
like-
one else was really doing
Yeah,
that
exactly.
with like, the leaks like that. Like,
and
putting
dude,
it
I
out,
remember
making,
just
like,
being
the
in
story.
high school, like especially because Biz and I we were big you know I don't want to say like Uno fans, because that sounds bad. That sounds weird. I mean,
Yeah,
but like we were a big fan of like you putting out these albums, and we used to like, I remember just like, we gotta listen to it. It's time to listen
yeah,
to
we
it.
used to be counting down to like Me versus the World.
Exactly, and it
Uno
was
versus
it
the
was
world.
it
Uno
was a
versus
great moment in our lives. I would
Yeah.
say.
Like that shit was coming out our senior
I would
year.
act like I'm an actual artist, like when I was doing it. Like I'd post countdowns on my stories. I'd go live when album drops. I'd post about it, like, you know,
I
go
remember
get this,
all
go stream
that.
this when it
Good
comes
times.
out. I made a promotion video for a few of them that actually never came out because when I tried to post them on Instagram, I would get like a copyright like claim. It would be really weird, but
I always hear people
I'd make
talking about
promo
that. I never
videos
get
and do
those.
literally everything I can, acting like a real artist to drop that. And I would change the names of the songs and the albums to where if you looked up this specific leak, you wouldn't be able to find it. Like most people found me from just listening to, say, Juice WRLD, and then my song would come on, and it'd be Juice WRLD, and they would just listen to it and be like, yo, this is Juice WRLD. But like, that's not the real name of the song. But you know, I like it, so I'm gonna add it to my playlist.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shit. Were you like what's it called? You're going back to Bitches a Body. You're a big Playboi Cardi fan. What was like
Oh, yeah.
what got you
Very
like
big.
into like Playboi Cardi, and like how did you enjoy like the newest album, A Whole Lot of Red?
You know, when I first listened to it, I was expecting like the best album I've ever heard, but you know, it's a different type of style coming from Cardi, and I just wasn't expecting it when it first dropped. So when I first listened to it, I was like, I don't really know. Like some of the songs are good, but I'm not gonna listen to this a lot. But like now, it's really like grown on me. Like I can listen to maybe 15 songs off that album and be happy with it.
What got you into like Playboi Cardi? Were you just stumbled upon his music and just kind of went with it, or?
Yeah. So first song I ever heard was Magnolia. Obviously, it's probably everyone's first song. And I was like, all right, this is fine. I'm gonna go check him out. This was like 2.5, 3 years ago, and I heard Dilate for the first time, and that's when it clicked. Like, my friends know that all I listen to is Cardi, or all I used to listen to was Cardi. Like, Apple Music makes these specific playlists for you at the end of the year called your like 2019 rewind, 2020 rewind. My 2019 and 2020 rewind is all of Die Lit in the top 10, and then like the rest of the self-titled, and then featured Cardi songs, and then just music I listen to like in general. So like
everything
could say
Cardi,
I'm
and then
one of the
There's
biggest Cardi
a
fans,
couple
like,
other songs.
It's like a sprinkle.
little bit in.
I know the words to every song on Die Lit and basically every song on self-titled. Yeah.
And now we just have Whole Lotta Red. You just gotta get all the words to that one. But that was a tough one, isn't
I
it?
don't know about that.
Really?
There's some songs that I listen to. I'm just like, turn that off, like please.
So like
I
with
don't
your
listen.
what's it called? Your leaking history. Like how many streams have you gotten like in general from like all of it? Do you have like do you remember a pinpoint number of like how many?
Oh, he's pulling up notes.
He's pulling up the notes.
He's got more notes.
You know, I have screenshots of my Spotify for artists like when I got that.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So I had 3 separate accounts on Spotify. There was an account called The First Dimension. I got 500,000 streams on that account. There was an account called Unocompac. I got 700K on that account. There's an account, my main, Unocompac, that was 7.6 million streams. Streamed in all countries and 300 and... if I'm remembering this right, 347,000 hours of listening.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Damn.
Those are crazy fucking numbers, man.
And
Just
it-
on
just
my
for a
Apple
leaker
leaks.
though. That's the
just
crazy
on
part.
leaks, like
Just on
Apple
leaks.
Music's even better, dude. 12 million
holy shit,
on Apple Music.
holy shit.
And this only went on for like how long I can remember, so like 8-9 months.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah. Did you get into? Sorry. Did you get? That was so bad. Did you get into any like legal trouble with like the leaks when they started blowing up? Like did anyone
Nothing.
from Cardi's label? Nothing.
No emails, no nothing, no someone at my door. Like
Really?
I was just you know.
Dude, I remember when it blew up and I was like, oh shit, this isn't good because like now you got like eyes on you and like, cause it charted.
Yeah, but that's when like Spotify was just like, oh, we can take this down and there's no more problems. But like the amount of money I made from that it's not right. I mean it is, but it's not, you know?
What's it called? So like when they started taking down like all of your stuff on Spotify and like or just really generally any streaming service, like what was that like? Like did you have like what was like the struggles of like trying to like keep leaking?
I mean, I saw it coming. I definitely saw it coming. I remember when it got taken down. I was at the basketball court in my neighborhood, and I got an email from TuneCore, one of the distribution services that I use, and it said, your album, Me vs. the World 2, is being taken down. I was like, oh, they found me.
Shit.
Like, it's over. After that, I'm pretty sure that's when Bitches a Body came out. So, I don't really know. I wasn't, like, taken down, like, immediately from all services. I was just, like, chilling for a little bit. But, yeah, once they started to take it down, it got harder to continue to leak. And so once all of my accounts were blacklisted and I couldn't post or do anything anymore, I just went to SoundCloud. So I do have a profile on SoundCloud, but it's just like low-key. It's got like 200 followers.
Yeah,
I post
I
like
saw
some
that.
albums on there and slide some certain good songs in there. I throw some bad leaks on there just to like, I don't know.
So
Have some
SoundCloud's the
diversity.
only one not really giving you like shit still.
Well, I had my first Spotify or SoundCloud profile had 6,000 followers and I had songs with millions of streams. But when Me vs. the World 2 got taken down a few days later, my SoundCloud got banned.
Oh shit.
Damn.
And then my Instagram got banned. And then my Twitter with 16K got banned. And then my YouTube got banned. So you could say that
Blacklisted from
they all
everything.
connected with each other and said, let's blacklist this kid from the internet. Like, seriously, I've had 3 Instagram accounts taken down. 75K, 50K, 15K. And now I'm sitting at 10K.
Like that's weird though, cause you didn't even post the music on your Instagram like that.
I did.
You did?
But I would post so for
I thought you would
Kid
just post
Cudi-
like no, cause I followed like one of your accounts that you would just post like pictures on. Like
Well, yeah, that was my like that was my main. It was Unocompac.
Oh.
And I've had to switch it up ever since. It was like the Unocompac and then Unocompac Music and then like a bunch of stuff. But my main Unocompac account, when I first got Kid Cudi before I leaked it, I posted a snippet of it on my Instagram and it got 36,000 views.
Oh shit.
And a few hundred comments. So I guess you could say that brought some attention to my account. But like when I would tell people like 1,000 comments on this post and I'll drop this album, I get 1,000 comments.
Yeah, I remember you had really good engagement on your page
Yeah, I did.
for like a minute.
God, I miss that account so much. And I had all my DMs on there with all the people that like hit me from the music industry.
Oh, now you can't get them back. That's fucking that sucks.
It's
Yeah.
not like they it's not like they deactivated it. They just completely like they're like fuck it, you're out.
Okay, so I've tried to log in and there's an email.
Okay.
It didn't get hacked though, because if it got hacked, it would still be up.
True.
So the email is a Hotmail, and I researched it. It's an Instagram or Facebook. They're both connected, so it's like a Google email.
Okay.
So basically, when I try to request like a code to get back in, it goes to them.
Oh,
So-
fuck.
Oh,
it's-
damn.
I'm never getting it
it's
back,
not-
and I've appealed like 20 times. They just don't answer me.
Yeah, Instagram support fucking sucks ass.
So yeah, like
It's terrible. Yeah.
even with like the engagement that we just discussed, like what was like I don't know how to say this. It's one question, but like you being a part of the leaker community, like what was it like? Because I know I think I've talked to you in the past about it. People would come to you and just like thank you. Like what was it like all like just being like almost like an artist but a leaker? You know what I mean? In that community.
I always got like a smile on my face when I would have someone like tweet at me like, thank you for your work, like thank you for doing this, thank you for dropping that, thank you for this and that. And really I was just like, I knew I wasn't an artist, but at the same time I thought I was. So every like compliment I was getting, I was like, yeah, it was just me doing God's work, dropping off my lyrics, you know. But some of them I wouldn't really like take to heart though. Like people would, it got like to the point where I stopped caring about people like supporting me. It was kind of weird because people would text me and they'd be like, yo, thank you for this, bro, like can you send me this album though, because it's taken down. And then I'd be like, yeah, I got you. And then it's like,
Yeah, it's over. I'm sending that. Dude, there were people that were I remember this. There were people that were DMing me because I had your album for some reason. I still had like Me vs. the World like saved on Spotify, but it was taken down, but it was like glitched for me.
Because you had it on Android.
Yeah, no, exactly. And people, well, yeah, when I had an Android, yeah. But when what's it called? I remember there were people that would DM me because of the excessive account, because I think we went live a couple times and we talked about
We
like
did.
your album and all that. People would DM
yeah, I
me.
used to have an average of like 60, 70 viewers on my lives too.
Yeah. And people would DM me and just be like, yo, send me the album. I'm like, bro. you're talking to the wrong
I
guy.
had a lot of support. I still have people to this day who DM me on Instagram and will be like, yo, do you still have Me vs. the World 2? Do you have this song from this album? And like all that stuff. And I'm just like, damn, people still like remember me.
Do you still like what's it called? What's the
You
word?
still looking to like leak music?
Yeah.
You're still trying to figure out different
Yeah,
ways.
I go on Leakediz.
I love that site. I mean, I never heard of that site.
But
Never
it
heard
got
of that.
taken down, so it's Leakediz now. And basically, they just post leaks on there, and I stay up to date with all the newest leaks, and I just listen to them, but I don't really do anything with them. I just hold on to them and listen to them myself.
Now, would you like see yourself as like the biggest leaker in the rap game? You would think.
Yeah.
100%.
I was the first to do it. I got the
Yeah.
most streams from it. I got number 1 on the Spotify US charts. I was beating Pop Out by Polo G. Pop Out by Polo G. Bro. You know how big that song was? Like
That's
that
fucking
was the
huge.
song at the time, and I was above him at number 1.
Jeez.
Like
Damn.
that was just crazy. And I got like hella publications from it too.
Yeah, I remember it came out under like a different name. It was like DistroKid or something like that too.
I made a separate account for the so I posted Bitches a Body on Unocompac, but I also made a separate account called Lil Cambo because I just wanted to burst the views up. So I made the second account Lil Cambo, first account Unocompac. I posted it at both times, different titles, and Lil Cambo was the one that got to number 1 basically. So Billboard emailed me, and they were like, "Is this you?" And they were like asking me multiple questions. I was like, yeah. A few days later, I got a Billboard interview. Like,
What the fuck?
and I had this dude hit me on Twitter from Complex, asking me to quote something about Bitches of Body. And guess what? I didn't see it until 3 days later. And he goes, "I've already talked to some other leakers about it. You're good. Article's coming out in a few days." I was like,
That's
oh my God. Like, I could have had a Complex interview too. That would have been Pitchfork, Genius, Billboard, Complex.
Jeez.
Damn, I think you're the only leaker to hit Billboard #1. Now that I think about it, you're probably the only leaker to ever exist.
To chart,
when it comes
period.
To
Like,
chart.
that's a huge accomplishment.
Now thinking about that, because it's like, that's crazy. Because like leakers are usually like underground shit, you know what I mean? Where it's like you have to really find the music and you have to like, you know.
I was worried when it started charting.
No, I
was so
remember
fucking worried because I was like, no, this is the underground is supposed to stay underground now. We can't have this shit be hitting the surface like that.
Now, what would you say your favorite leak album was?
Ooh, it's a hard one.
Because you had Unoverse too, right?
Yeah, I did have Unoverse. Probably Me versus World 1 or just Unoverse.
Unoverse.
Because Unoverse, I actually like I used to just finesse my album covers like from Google, but for Unoverse, I actually made my own like on Photoshop and everything, and it looks so cool. I was gonna go with Uno World at first, and I was like, that sounds weird. And then someone was like, Unoverse, and I was like, that's cool, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
And guess who dropped an album called Unoverse? Uno the Activist.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm just like, hold on, wait a second. Like, did he know about me, or is he just like, was he high as shit one day and just thought of it?
He probably found your shit first.
I don't know. I dropped it in 2019. I did it before him. I don't know.
There's what's it called? I remember seeing articles everywhere about bitches body and like your name being in it and all that. I can't remember. Do you remember like the bigger articles, like the people, like the bigger companies that did the articles? For some reason, I could be wrong. Why do I feel like XXL took it on? Am I wrong?
They may have.
I think they
haven't
did.
seen it.
Because I remember XXL being involved in something.
I think everyone was covering it just because
Yeah,
of the
to be
fact
honest.
they hit.
Genius posted about it. They actually did an interview with Pierre, and he goes, "Yeah, I was some sophomore from high school." I wish he said my name. I wish he said my name, but no names were said. And
Yeah, he did that. He did that shit on
but,
purpose.
Billboard was probably the biggest that ever hit me. The company after that was Pitchfork. I'm good friends with one of the publishers there. His name's Noah Yu. But yeah, he's hit me twice for 2 different articles.
Oh damn.
And they got like 1 million followers on Instagram. And they're pretty big.
Yeah, I've heard of Pitchfork before.
Yeah.
I forget what content they put up that I watched, but
So yeah, Genius, Pitchfork, and Billboard. And I had a chance at Complex, but didn't secure the bag.
you'll get it You'll get it again. You'll post some other crazy shit.
Exactly.
And then they'll be hitting you up and be like, "Dude, we missed you the first time. Come back on."
Dude, and like the stuff that was happening here, like while I was blowing up, like I would have so many people just like on my like dick like all the time. Like, all right, so I went to the outlets one day. We have an outlet down here. It's called the Outlets of Atlanta, and we were standing at the Starbucks, me and like 3 friends, and I'm expecting a payment from TuneCore. So I pull out my phone. I go into my mom's PayPal because she had a business PayPal, so I used her PayPal. I log in, 10 grand on the screen.
Jeez.
I show my friends. One of them goes, "Shopping spree." I'm just like, all right, calm down. I'm not friends with that person anymore, okay? Because I would
'Cause of that?
use like so much for my money and like all that stuff when I was growing up. And people would just like, "Yo, you want to go to the outlets? You want to go to the mall? Like, you want to go here?" Because I'm that type of person to where if you ask me for something, I can't say no. So, like, my friend, we went to Zoomies. Y'all probably know what Zoomies is.
Yeah.
He just threw, like, $400 of clothes on the table, and I was just like, all right, whatever.
Oh jeez.
Damn. So you
And
I couldn't
now-
even be comfortable. Like Like if John got 10 grand, I couldn't be like, yo, let's go on a shopping spree.
Yeah, no,
Like,
but see, here's the thing. Like, I would expect you guys as friends to respect, like, if I had that money, to respect like my earnings, but I would still like treat you guys as shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what friends do.
Yeah.
They don't expect something. They it didn't come out. Pause. No, but for real. Yeah, no, like, yeah, that's when you know you don't have.
So like
friends.
when you started getting more.
That was funny. That was great. Yeah.
But so like when you started getting more traction, did like people like you kind of said it, but like do you see like a lot of people like changing like their whole attitude about you, and like as you started like blowing up more?
Yeah, and it was good and bad, but it was more for like the worst part of it because I would have people who try to like beat me up at like football games and stuff.
The fuck?
I would have.
Yo, you leaked that new Carti.
Like,
Fuck you, man.
I don't know, bro. Like I don't know the real reason behind it. I would just like. I would buy the weirdest designer and wear the weirdest outfits and just like go to the games, and I guess they were jealous because they always like rub up on me and try to like fight me and stuff. Like while I'm just like standing there, and they'd always like talk shit to me.
Bro, they were mad jealous. They're like, yo, he got that leak money.
They still do it to this day. I saw one of them a few days ago. They pulled up on me and they go, "Yo, Ethan," like started talking to me and stuff. Like it's annoying.
Do you I remember you made your own clothing line for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I made like $3,000 from that. It wasn't really big, but it was.
That's good though. Yeah, it was. I remember. They were like, what's the word for it? Is it iridescent?
Yeah.
Like it was like iridescent butterfly sweatpants and shit like that. I do remember those designs. But yeah, no. Like, how did that all go? Like, are you like a big fan of like clothes and all that? You like designing shit like that?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, I'm wearing Chrome Hearts right now.
Oh shit.
I got the Chrome Hearts hoodie behind me. I got
I see some
a
Jordan
Dior shirt in the closet. I just got a bunch.
Wait, hold
of,
up. Which Jordans are those?
Yeah, what Jordans you got back there?
Wait. Is that what I think it is? I fucking if it's Is it?
Oh
the
my
Dior's.
God,
I fucking knew it.
man.
I didn't want to
That's the
say it and
fucking
look like
Dior
an idiot.
Jordans.
I knew it
I
was
didn't even
fucking
notice that for a
Dior's.
minute.
Because I looked in the back and I'm like, oh, they're just regular Jordan 1s. And I'm like,
Yeah, I don't
Wait a
like to
minute.
touch them or move them. That's why I just set them up there because like I've worn them once and I
I would
almost
never wear
creased
them in my life.
so, like,
Is that your favorite pair in your collection?
yeah, definitely. I mean, you see a lot of shoes behind me, but
some
most
Air
of them are
Maxes.
like just like running shoes. I got a few pairs of Yeezys. I'm a big fan of Air Forces, so I got like 3-4 pairs of Air Forces.
I knew they were Dior's. I'm so proud of myself that I recognized that. I'm so proud.
I didn't even realize that.
But yeah, no. When it comes to what was I gonna say? I'm totally blanked.
Totally blank.
Totally blanked. I got too astound over the.
Well, I
Dior
have one
shoes.
more question. Where'd you get the name like Uno or Unocompac from?
All right, so I had this. I had it to my dog. Just shut the fuck up. All right, so what was the question again?
Yeah, where'd you get the name Unocompac from?
So I have this monitor, and it was a old Dell monitor that my dad used to use for his work, and I brought it up to my room one day because I had an adapter to where I could plug in my phone and like my phone screen would go up on the monitor. And so, because it was VGA only, if y'all know what VGA is, like that cable. And
The blue port.
I was just looking at it, and I was thinking of YouTube names because I used to do YouTube. This was during my Roblox days. Like I did Roblox. Yes. I posted Roblox YouTube.
Oh no, I was on Minecraft.
Everyone,
side.
but everyone had a Roblox.
I never had a
like,
Roblox account.
Oh,
Really?
everyone played
Nah,
Roblox.
I totally skipped over the Roblox curve. Went
I was
straight to
surprised-
Minecraft.
No, I had a
But,
Minecraft phase, but like, yeah, I had a Roblox phase for like 4 or 6 months. I would try to say.
That's it.
No,
That's
I wasn't
it.
on it for like
I
years.
was a big Roblox player.
Well, continue. How long you were playing Roblox?
I was like Roblox
Sorry.
for like 2 years. I played this game called Phantom Forces, and I joined like a clan and did all that stuff.
So would you say that the Roblox phase was a bigger flex than the Dior sneakers?
I had like 5K on YouTube, but I was growing, and then I just
Roblox led
I
to
get
the
banned on every
Dior
account
sneakers.
that I have.
That's-
but it's-
Damn. Just a young
So-
kid playing Roblox. Now look at him. He's got Dior sneakers.
Yeah. But yeah. So it said like HD compact at the bottom of the screen. I was like, compact. Take out the T. That's compact. I was like, all right, I'll rock with that. So my YouTube name was Compact, and then there's this guy called Uno David, and when I was coming up as like Compact, my name was like Compact YouTube on Instagram or something. I was just chilling in my room one day. I was like, I want a new name. Like, this is just lame, like Compact. I can't hear that anymore. And so I literally asked this dude, Uno David. He's like verified now. He's pretty big in the music industry. I was like, can I take the Uno out of your name and just put it in mine? He was like, yeah, I don't care. So I put Uno Compact, and that's how it clicked. But I that's not the story I tell people. The story I tell people is I was playing Uno one day. And
See, that's funny.
That's
When we were
how-
doing research,
that
we were talking about if it was from the Uno game.
Yeah.
Like, not even joking. We're like, I wonder if it is from the Uno
Maybe
game.
he just gets a lot of reverse cards or something.
Yeah, like something like that.
yeah, when I'm like talking to people, I'll just be like Uno reverse. And it's funny because I'm Uno. Like,
But yeah.
Wow.
when people play Uno, like some of my good friends, they'll like snap me and take a picture of it and be like, I'm playing your game. Like a lot of people around here, when they see the word or hear the word Uno, it's just like, oh, Uno Compact.
Leave
Like,
an impression that
with,
lasts.
I work with these 3 girls that know who I am, and I had no idea who they are. And when we were at like training, they called out my name, and they were like, Ethan Lucas, and the girls were like, Uno Compact, and I was like,
They knew you. They
I
knew
didn't
your
know
first
who I
name
am,
and
like,
your
ow.
stage name.
That's funny.
What's it called? Real quick before, cause we're getting close to wrapping up.
Alright.
Do you what's it called? Are you thinking about going back to your old roots and trying to go back to posting on all streaming platforms? Are you just chilling for now, enjoying life, doing your thing?
I'm chilling for now, trying to find a way to slither back into the system because the way that I used to do it is not going to work anymore. So I got to find a new route. Maybe I'll take that route. Maybe I won't. Who knows?
Word.
Shit.
Well,
But
we hope you do.
You know,
Yeah,
I
we
have
do
those
hope you
days
do.
where I just I have those days where I just sit on my computer and I just make albums and I make covers for it and I get names for it. And I have at least 3 or 4 full albums on my computer, like ready to go. I have this one called Now and Forever. Crazy. It is so good. Better than Me versus the World, 1, 2, Unoverse, all of it combined. I'll slide it to you after this.
I'll be the judge of that.
we will be
But
the
it's
jury
literally-
on that.
It's so crazy, and I can't post it just because of all the copyright that's like in it.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
But maybe one day I'll slide it past and get it on streaming.
We'll see
platforms
Uno
for
charting
maybe a few
again.
months.
Uno charting again, that would be sick.
Oh yeah, if I chart it again, that'd be crazy.
Thanks for joining us today, Uno. Would you like to say anything before we end it all
Not really, just thanks for having me.
off?
Yeah.
Word.
So thank you guys for joining us today, and make sure you maybe not check out our SoundCloud.
We can't directly advise you
I
to.
don't want to directly push it because I don't want it to go absolutely mainstream and then.
No, more responsible.
Yeah,
I don't want that to happen, so maybe give them a follow. Maybe not.
Yeah, check them out on Instagram.
Yeah.
At Uno Compact Music.
Check them out.
Thanks for joining us.
Peace.
Yeah, no problem.
Tryna tells me you a hoe like Selena. Sliding in the lamb and I'm right down the street. New crib in hills, I'm kicking my feet up. Money on the ground, call her made for her to clean up. Don't make a sound, cause we riding with heat up.